We are at the Canadian Tire Motorsports Park Oval for the third race of Season 3 of the SCRL Tim Hortons Canadian Series. The 14 of Brian Fox leading us through the green flag. Stand beside him is Delaware race winner and points leader, Dylan Ibrahim. Rest starting lineup for today's race. All 20 drivers are here. We have no drivers that will be moving to the back of the pack. Of course, the CTMP Oval, a half-mile trek, 20 laps is the distance for today's race. At CTMP, Noah Holiday won for the first time in his career here in the SCRL. He will be starting in the 18th spot. Dylan Ibrahim, who won the last round after passing Killian Breen with 6 laps to go, will be starting second. Will be looking to win back-to-back races here in Canada, which only one driver has done. That was Shaka Whiteline in Season 2 at Motoplex in Edmonton. In Season 1, Ling Ling won this event, and in Season 2, the defending race winner, Joe Jefferson. Joe is not here to defend his win from 1 season ago. So it's only race number 3, and we have back-to-back first-time winners. Noah Holiday at CTMP and Dylan Ibrahim making his second ever start, won in the last round at Delaware. Will the trend continue? We shall see. And now, for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolling off to begin our lone pace lap of today's race. Doesn't look like anybody's having any problems, which is always a good thing. What a race the last round at Delaware was. We had Cameron Hathaway dominate the race. Then we had Killian Breen taking over the lead. Only 6 laps to go. Dylan Ibrahim in car number 66 would go on to pass him and win the first time in his career here in Canada. Pace car has pulled in, pulled the belts tight. We are racing 20 laps here at CTMP Oval. Brian Fox leads us to green. Off to which turn number 1. Brian Fox trying to clear Dilliam into turn number 2. Looks like he will. Dilliam's fighting back on the outside. Into turn number 3. Dilliam still fighting hard. Into turn number 4. Brian Fox will get the run on the inside line, and Brian Fox will lead lap number 1. Battle for third. Here comes the number 28 car, Jonathan Dane, trying to go around the 29 of Roger James, who had to start at the rear of the field in the last round at Delaware. Was able to climb back up to his original starting spot, 14th. We got battle for position. Here comes Chris Kyle, our Season 1 champion, trying to go for 6th. Chris Kyle had 1 win on the season in his championship year. That was at Trois Rivières. So Kyle will be looking forward to heading back to that track. Then you see the 7 car, Killian Breen, who came 6 laps short of winning in his second career start. But still a good showing for him in the points. With the season only being 12 races long, you need to be consistent, and he has been consistent as he's currently inside the top 10. As Chris Kyle has finally cleared Kristen Russell. Back up front, we already have a breakaway between our leaders. As Brian Fox is just cruising right now as he completes lap number 4. Currently trailing the field is CTMP race winner Noah Holiday. So not a good race for him. Sebastian Torres going past the 67 of Sam Oskin. Or trying to at least. Nope, this track is just so hard to get a good run going sometimes. Case in point, Chris Kyle trying to get around Kristen Russell. They've been battling for the last few laps. As Chris Kyle is still battling Kristen Russell. this is important. This is a 6th position. So this is worth 38 points. As Chris Kyle finally passes Kristen Russell. Of course, every spot is worth 1 point here in the 2013 season. We are using the 43-point system scale, where if you win, you get 43 points. You also get an additional 3 bonus points if you win, and you get an additional 1 point for leading the lap. That's another 1 point for leading the most laps. Brian Fox maintains his race lead. Dylan Abraham and Tron close in. The lead is 0.8 of a second. Battle for position. Kristen Russell loses another spot, this time to Killian Breed. You see Zachary Fitzwater Sr. currently running in the 9th spot, finally having a good run in his unsponsored Chevrolet. And we have a mostly single file race. See Nick Kennedy. Ignore that rookie stripe. Nick Kennedy is not a rookie in this series. Ten laps down, 10 laps to go for Brian Fox, who's trying to be a dominator. Chris Kyle still at the 6th position. He's got 5th position Billy Kidd right in front of him. And we are completely single file. No one is battling. We're just riding around right now. And no, I am not going to throw a debris caution because that would ruin Brian Fox's race. And that would be... We're not going to fix the outcome of this race. We're going to just let him run. Might not be the most entertaining of races, but that's what happens in cameras sometimes, and any form of race. Of course, anything could happen. Brian Fox could blow up. We could have a caution. We could have someone crash. 7 laps to go. Of course, Brian Fox does not want that to happen to him, because Dilliam, of course, I mentioned before, our Delaware race winner, he is ready to pounce to try and get back-to-back wins, as the lead is 1 second. Six laps to go. Lead is now 0.7 of a second. Dilliam has gained 0.3 of a second in the last round. Let's see who has the fastest lap. That would be the number 66, Dilliam Abraham, 23.921 to Kristen Russell's 24.029. So Dilliam does have the speed to catch Brian Fox. Does he have enough time, as we have 5 laps to go. Lead is 0.6 of a second. He gained another 10th. We are nowhere near catching lap traffic, so it'll be between these 2 race leaders. Brian Fox goes way wide in turn 3 and 4. That should allow Dilliam to close in just a little bit. He did. That's another 10th. I'm not sure he's going to be able to catch him, though, because Brian Fox is one of the most consistent drivers there is in this league. Three laps to go. Lead is back up to 0.6 of a second, so Dilliam lost that round. Down the back stretch. Laps to go. If a caution comes out, we will go green, white checker. Lead is back up to 0.8 of a second, so it looks like Dilliam used up his equipment. And turn number 3. And turn number 4. White flag, 1 lap to go for Brian Fox. Can he make it back? Lead is back up to 1 second. No challenge from behind as all the other drivers are still single file. Down the back stretch into turn number 3. And to turn number 4. In his 15th career start, Brian Fox finally scores career win number 1. He wins here at CTMP Oval. Rest of the drivers crossing the start-finish line. And we have another first-time winner here in this series. Here are the race results. Brian Fox scores his first ever win here in the Canadian Series. Second, Dylan Ibrahim. Third, Jonathan Dane. Fourth, Roger James. Fifth, Billy Kidd. Sixth, Chris Kyle. Seventh, Killian Breen. Eighth, Kristen Russell. Ninth, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. And 10th was Boston Jones. Rest of the race results, we had all 20 drivers finish the race on the lead lap for the second race in a row. No one was out. That is it here for CTMP Oval. Next, we'll take you to Victor Lane for the first time here in his Canadian Series career with number 14 of Brian Fox. Here are the point standings after the third race of the season at CTMP Oval. Dylan Ibrahim is still our points leader. He has a 13-point lead over Chris Kyle. Third is Billy Kidd, 20 points behind. Fourth is Nick Kennedy, also 20 points behind. And fifth is Killian Breen, also 20 points behind. Rest of the point standings. In terms of the Rookie of the Year battle, Dylan Ibrahim is also our points leader. He has a 12-point lead over Killian Breen. That is it for round number 3 at CTMP Oval. We will next see you for round number 4 at the Circuit I car. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.